Oh, okay. Good morning. Good morning. It's Wednesday, lads. It is push day. I've just done my bench. Sorry you missed it, but it will be up on my TikTok and my Instagram. Top set 102. Uh, got 102 moving, no problem. Went for one rep. Could have been a bit more of a pause at the bottom, but I'm not really too bothered. It's just about getting back into bench at this point after a bit of a wobble on trying different techniques, stuff like that. So we're on to chest flies. I've just done my warm up set, first set. Let's see how it goes. Focus on keeping my chest up and then creating the shelf on my chest, as many bodybuilders would tell me. Easy. So I think next set, I can't remember where that's up in the video, so that's useful, isn't it? Now, I think it was 61, 65 maybe. So we should go to 68. See how that feels. Take the 2.5 weights off. That felt pretty easy, that one. Didn't feel difficult at all. But yeah, so yeah, bench was all right. Bench was okay, not the best, but not the worst either. I thought, to get 102 moving when I was not really feeling it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to deloading my bench next week, and then moving forward from there. I think the top set next will be 2.5 increments, so it'll be like 105 next. Which again, I'm sure I'll hit. I'm sure I've got no issue with that. I think when I started, I was doing okay on bench. I was doing like 115, did 115 for 2 reps. Touch and go reps, not like pretty or anything. And I could probably do like 107, 110 for like a touch and then go. But I started messing around with my grip, tried bulldog grip, didn't like it, couldn't quite get kind of the inward and sort of scapular retraction right. So I just thought, let me just go back to basics. And went back to basics. I was like, I've forgotten how to do it. But yeah, what we're focusing on is just keeping the bar as low as possible, because I'm guilty of putting it up here, my wrist taking most of the strain. So if I try and keep it down here, it should be okay. I think I could get better at keeping tight. I think I've just lost a bit of my tightness in my leg drive. Don't know why. I'm doing exactly the same thing over. But yeah, 102, no real. I'd say that was an RPE 8. A couple of reps left in the tank there. But I decided not to push myself, not to AMRAP it, not to sort of gas out, because this is the long game. It's not short-term gains. We know we can hit 102. The long-term gain is to get back to 110, 115. Anyways, set 2. Yeah. Bit more difficult. Struggling to get that 10 there, but we've gone up, which is the main thing. So now to go up again. Final set. Final sets. I'm a big believer in let them look ugly, man. Do you know what I mean? Let them look like you're pushing yourself. Everything doesn't have to be absolutely aesthetic for muscle growth, strength gains, whatever. Sometimes you just got to get the weight moving, and especially like at a top set, if you haven't attempted it before, like what are you expecting? I'd rather have a go at a top set, albeit safely, and do something meaningful than absolutely week after week perfect the same kind of weight at the same kind of way. It's not engaging for my brain. And often I find that when you push yourself higher, push yourself further in the heavier weights, you come back down. You're like, oh, this is child's play now. Do you know what I mean? It feels different, obviously. So yeah, just gonna sip some water quickly. So we've still got shoulder press to do. Hoping for, still got shoulder press to do. Hoping for 110, I think, or 100. I think we did 100 last week, so 110 this week. I might put some wraps on, depending on how it goes. 100 for last week, I think we got for 8. So let's try and get 110 for 8 with wraps. That'd be good. Moving into 3-plate shoulder press nicely. And then we've got like some tricep extension, tricep push down. Nothing crazy. Shoulder, lateral raises. So yeah, the bench just takes it out of me. I won't lie. Sort of like, whoa, But I think it always happens in a week where I'm doing like my 1 rep of like what I'd put at like 90% of my 1 rep max, or probably even 95 at this point. So it's close, and things like your central nervous system start getting fried. Fatigue hits you quite quickly. But yeah, there we go. Anyways, final set. I'm going for 6 to 8 reps just as a minimum, because I've never done this before. Oh, God, fucking hell, that hurt. In a good way. 6, that was 6. Let's not doubt ourselves here. Let's call that a 6. Right, let's move on to the rest of the session. Nice, decent. Yes, boys, so we've got static holds. I'd like to finish with these. They prime my nervous system. 110 this week, and then 120 after this set. And then we'll gradually work our way up. I'd like to do 10, 20%, 50, 20% more than my 1 rep max on bench, just to prime my nervous system a little bit, and then work from there. So we've got 110, and then we'll move on to 120, and then we'll finish the session. Been a good session. PR on shoulder press again. We're doing well on that, which is good. And 102, I just need to be a bit brave with it, because I got it quite easily. RPE. So there we go. I've got to hurry up because I'm going to see Fantastic Four First Steps. You get me? So, yeah, let's not mess around. Let's not mess around. Mad thing. Bench in the wrong place. Too far back. Too far forward. There we go. $120, 110 moved pretty well. So this should be manageable. The bench was just a bit too far back. So yeah, let's see how this moves. Should move all right, because I did 130 last week. And there we have it, boys. difficult, but not too difficult. Yeah. I'm up to see Fantastic Four in my last few days of being 29, relive my youth. So yeah, tomorrow we've got squats and deadlifts. See how my lower back is feeling before we try and deadlift, and then yeah, I'll see you there. Cheers for watching. Thank you.